So Naya goes on Toya and Dawn's platform yesterday like she was doing something major fail. Find somebody else to do it.
Being disrespectful or try to force you to say anything that you don't want to say. First of all, I'm 50 years old. I'm gonna go ahead and put that out there. I have been watching this story from day one, and I have never believed the DV story that she put out, and then the way it escalated, like it just caught fire like wildfire. I mean, it was crazy. It was disrespectful. It's so much, and the sad thing about it is, there's kids involved, and the young lady that just left, I don't know who she is. I really don't even care. The thing about it is, she talking about establishing Brianna's character. Hell, we all know Brianna lie. We see it every day. We that see it part. Every day.
That was my situation right. Too. Is if y'all right. Pay attention to right. Her and her lives and stuff, exactly. You already know when she's lying. You already know when yep. You already know, especially if you are paying attention. Yep. So that's nothing absolutely. That I have to really elaborate nope. The fuck right. On because you right. can see it.
You absolutely right.
I said this time and time again. If there is if there's 10 people against one person, and those 10 people are saying the same exact thing about that one person, just in different ways, who is the common denominator in that situation?
Right. Right.
I'm sorry if y'all paying attention.
Sis was saying a lot without saying it. She was saying a whole lot.
Everything is.
Yep.
Like I don't have a reason to lie. No, I'm not a super fan. No, I'm not this. No, I'm not that. I'm just someone who's known her for a very long time. I know how she does things. I understand how she does things.
Hello.
It wasn't a setup. She did just what we thought she was capable of doing. Being a bullshit artist. Look who she run after. Look who she traps for. I mean, they don't be called the fleas for nothing, okay? And fleas ain't a good thing. So if she was a flea, then baby, it speaks. You're lying.
Backhand of like what's going on with Brianna. So you gotta,
I'm respecting her. I'm respecting everything that she's saying, but at the same time, if I'm disagreeing with how she's providing her information, I feel like I have that right as well.
And you do. You have that right. You feel like you disagree with how I'm delivering it. That's perfectly fine.
Right. So that's all I wanted to say. And I do feel like the questions, they may be irrelevant, but it also determines her character. Is she a liar? All of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. You feel how you feel. And y'all have a good evening.
I understand. I was on that panel yesterday. Well, I wasn't in the panel. I was on the comments. Tay was in the comments, right? And while I was in the comments, I had a couple of things to say because I seen the bullshit, baby. And there was a lot of bullshit going on in them comments as well. And one thing that you have to know, and one thing we've all come to learn throughout all the twists and turns, you're gonna come across some people that's full of shit. And that was just it. We not mad, baby. She proved to us just who we thought she was. Why are we so amazed?
If she went to school, I'm not about to sit here and be like, oh yeah, well she graduated this year. That's irrelevant to me. You know that she did graduate from school per me. You know that she got her degrees because I've watched her do homework and do work and all of that before. That's
yeah, but I think they're trying to determine.
Yeah, but you don't need to know every intimate secret detail. Do you want me to tell you?
The year she graduated would have been very important. It would have tied up a lot of loose ends.
My point in telling the lady that I'm not going to answer what year she graduated high school because it's really irrelevant. You know that she graduated. You know that she did, from me, get those degrees herself. That's it. I don't feel like anybody is trying to be disrespectful at all. But if you are, then you just are. And you have the right to be disrespectful if you feel like it.
I understand.
My loyalty in the situation that is going on right now is to me, especially with the things that I found out just recently. So yes, I am reserved, and I have that right to be reserved.
You are,
because when I'm ready to speak out and really put shit together, as she always says, she like her receipts and all of that, then I'll put my stuff together, or I might not. But that's up to me to do when I'm ready.
That's true, but I don't think it's fair for you to speak on this situation, but you're being biased to the other situations. Like, that's not, to me, I just feel like it's not fair. But to each his own. I'm speaking from a respectful place. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like those questions are being asked. Hold on for a minute.
Hang on. Just to
Naya wasn't nothing but a distraction. Her girl was getting buried in the mud all week, coming out with the doodle finger and the fake pictures, and now all of a sudden she want to get on a platform like she was coming to do something great. No, it did not work. I'm sorry. We stand for what we stand for, and I stand on what I stand on. Free Robert. Hold on, let me say it with the mic. Free Robert. Stop playing. Listen. Y'all gonna have to find something better or somebody else to do it.
A new lie. And I know I told y'all, all right, y'all, I'm gonna stay quiet. But I had to come out and say something because this is ridiculous. It's getting to the point where people are doing above and beyond harassment, okay? First of all, Janelle has never, ever been abusive to me. Abusive to me. Janelle has never, ever been abusive to me. These lies and
accountable. She's saying, I was wrong. I lied. Let me get this right. And people will rally behind her, but she just thinking that I'm going to keep doing it this way because I got my worker bees behind me and that's enough. And it's not.
Exactly, Rich, and that's what I think a lot of our supporters, there's a misconception because I'm not celebrating a woman's downfall. I'm not celebrating a woman's pain, but I'm also not going to sit there and allow a woman to victimize herself and not hold herself accountable. That's just something that I can't do. You know, I would want to see this young lady be better, be accountable, understand what has taken place because of her actions, things that she's done. And she's gone on and said, I've already taken accountability. I've done this. But then you go back and you do something else and you say something else and it's another middle finger up and it's a haters this. When are you really going to be accountable? Because this has gotten completely out of hand and it's in very, very, very dangerous territories to no one else but God can fix this.
Because every day of this week, it's been a new lie. It's been a new lie. And I know I told y'all social services and all that from that marriage. But y'all trying to switch the narrative off to Janelle. And this whole time, y'all have been coming for him. Coming. It's like y'all don't want me to be with him. Y'all saying so many lies that it don't make no sense.
She's here fully to protect the man, not to protect the kids. She's only here for the man. That's a damn shame.
Y'all are so weird. At this point, this is harassment. This is defamation. You are playing with somebody's life. Please stop lying on that person. Please stop.
Ain't you playing with somebody's life? Ain't you lying on a person? Girl, you talking about yourself.
Social media, but where is the proof? Y'all posting pictures that's not even from this relationship. Where is the proof at? Where is the proof? Where's the proof? Y'all want so badly to save a person to throw it off on another person that didn't even do nothing. Didn't do nothing.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Tay with the T, and the bullshit has been bullshitting, baby, from panel to panel to panel to panel. Listen, your girl was in these YouTube streets all week. I initially was going to make a video earlier in the week, but I said, no, Tay, be patient, because more things is going to come out and more things is going to be happening. So I waited yesterday to watch Toya's live, to see how things was going to unravel and how things was going to go. And just like we thought, okay, with Naya coming on that platform, we didn't know what her intentions was, whether they were for the good or whether they were for the bad, or what the purpose was, period. You understand? But what we've learned is people are going to be just who they are capable of being. You cannot be mad because she showed exactly who she was. For months, this thing has gone on for a year and some change. And she's been over there doing things that we won't even name, okay? So if she could be a part of something that we know what that is, right? If she can be something that is a part of something that stands behind whatever that is or whatever they choose to call it, then that shows what she's capable of. And just what she did showed what she was capable of. Me personally, I still stand for Robin wholeheartedly. None of that did not change my way of thinking. I don't know what it was that they thought they was going to be doing, but I guess they thought exactly what they thought. They was going to create a distraction because all the heat was on their girl back. So they had to find a way to spin the narrative back to where it was, which was on Robert. But I don't know if they didn't realize it by now. What's in the dark is going to come to the light. Okay? And this week, this light has been shining bright. All type of things done came out. Okay, you got friends, ex-friends, best friends, ex-men, a whole bunch of people that are coming out to tell the part that they played when they was on that side with them slaves. Okay? So my thing is, like I was saying, you can't stop the truth. The truth will prevail and it's going to come out. Just because it doesn't come out of this person's mouth don't mean it won't come out of another mouth. And maybe people thought that Naya was going to get up there and say something all type of juicy and this, that, and the third. No, you got to realize she did just that. She came up there to distract. She was a distraction, okay? Because just like you got people working for you, you're always going to have people that's working against you. And if she was a part of the people that was working against, then she played the part. That's it. But we also got to call her bluff because as I was listening in, she kept muting and unmuting the factors of the conversation that she was having with the people on the panel. If you came to discuss something with these people, shouldn't they have your undivided attention? It seemed like she was muting the phone to receive the answers that she was going to give from someone else. So I was not entertained at all. I was not. And what made a lot of the content creators on this side mad is, girl, you really came up here to play in people's face. And this is somebody's life that we talking about. You could have stayed doing what you was doing. You did not have to come, but we understand. You wanted to be on our side of things. You understand? And if that's what you had to do to be able to get there, that's what you was willing to do. I hope you was comfortable, boo. I hope we made you comfortable on this side of things because we handle ourselves differently. That was grown-ass women on that panel trying to have a grown-ass conversation. And little girls can't stand next to grown women. And that's why she played the part that she played. Period. So Robert is still out here doing what it is that he chooses to do and how he chooses to do it. And none of this bullshit that they putting out into the air is going to stop that. Because what's meant to be will be. And things that have been meant to be has been being. These people ain't just coming out to tell their story because it's something. No, it's what's meant, it's written, and it's going to happen. Let me take a sip for y'all. Because you know Tay be having her tea. And I don't know why these people be trying to play with me. And I'm happy. Listen, one thing for sure, and two things for certain. Ooh, Robert is good. And it shows his maturity. Because a lot of things that other people would have lost their cool over, he's standing firmly. Especially the allegations that came out this week for his daughter with the car and the getting out the room and the way a person chooses to communicate with his child, even down to the factors of the video that we all seen months ago with him playing at the door saying, do you want to go to Robert house? All the disrespect in the world that these people have poured into this little girl. And if a man was not willing to make a stand, he would not have been at that front door with them policemen, my friend. Okay, he's a grown-ass man and he got way more to lose than everybody else. Everything that everybody else got was a given. His was worked for, and he's still working as we speak. You can laugh, you can clown, but he's making motions. As y'all speak on him, he's still doing what he does. Okay? Y'all can laugh at the Superman costumes. Y'all can laugh at the wigs. But the purpose is to get people to watch. And not only are the people that's just supporting him watching, even the people that don't support him to watch it. I mean, don't support him watch it. Even down to the factors of speaking and giving their opinion on it, not knowing that they're actually doing what he wants them to do. This is entertainment purposes only. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Because your girl, her content, she lies for entertainment. That's what her content is, lying. If you want to hear a good lie on any good and given day, go over there to Lyona, baby. Because you're going to get a great lie. A big lie. You definitely going to receive a lie. So if you like being lied to, then that showboat over there is definitely for you. But God will definitely humble you in the same face of the people that you try to showboat to. So be careful, because when the fingers is coming out this week, when you got on that's a different type of embarrassment. I'm just being realistic with you. And once things are put on the internet, they cannot be retracted. I don't give a fuck if you delete it. It was put out there and we seen it. But we did not see the choke. We did not see the drag. And we did not see the tote. Was a tote put on you? Yes, to calm your ass down, because you was running around like a little Tasmanian devil to try to hurt a man that had just had surgery. You're trying to spray him with mace, kick him in the belly, all the things that will end somebody in that type of situation. Pay attention. But we never seen these videos of, or these pictures of a person with these bruises for you to be able to say that, oh, this person did that and not this person. Listen, if you had them pictures any time throughout this year of this saga going on, girl, the receipts would have been receipting. Okay? And that's not what was happening. That's because, oh, Johnny Boy, right, is taking your ass through the mud because he feels, and you done made him feel, that he's entitled, because being that you used him in this situation against the person that helped you even get a situation, now you have no say so into where that relationship will even go, whether it's in romance or in business. We don't still know yet, because from what we've heard is that you paid to be slayed. So if you're paying to be slayed, then that's a business deal, baby. That's not romance. As much as you pay, that's the level things will go, baby. If you want romance, you will be paying for that. You won't be just getting it anymore. When you had a man that was trying to show you a plan, you threw that out and you become dysfunctional. You've been dysfunctional, and now you've caused nothing but dysfunction. Tell me where I'm wrong. But I respect Toya, and I definitely respect Dawn. I respect the factors of her spinning the block and coming back and putting family first, because I'm not gonna lie, throughout this saga I made it my business to not speak on her because I really didn't know what position she played. Did I like some of the positions I thought she played? No, but sometimes you can't speak on things. You have to be patient to see how things pan and work themselves out. And this is what we're seeing now. But if you realize, Dawn was the closest person to Brianna at the time to also help her brother bring this down. Okay? We don't even know what to call her no more. But this is a pattern, because I'm pretty sure if you watched that live or any other live that was given last night, because a lot of the people on this side was pissed. That Naya panel situation had people feeling like, stop playing with us, you're playing with us and we don't like it. But there was also a young lady, Queen, I'm not sure what her name is, that let it be known she went to school with Brianna, okay? And her little sister, which was 14 in the pregnancy program, was also in classes with Brianna. And her sister is 36 now. So that would have make Brianna around in about the same age, right? So with that being said, what we also found out is that Robert is not the first person that she's caused this type of trauma in their life. Okay, there was also a young man that played football or whatever, that accusations that was put on him as well. So let's just see where this person doesn't have a rap sheet of doing the same thing. Once they don't get their way, they cause hell, baby. The only thing that saved the baby father, the Israelite, you understand, was that Robert came into her life, and that's what she's comfortable with doing, using one man against the other. You're playing with people's lives and you're playing with people's children. And over here, we don't talk about the kids. I know Tay don't talk about the kids. I talk about the mama. The shit that I see the mama do with the kids. And if I choose to display it because that's my opinion, it's put on a public platform. I'm not coming and putting no through your window. I'm not sitting there trying to contact whatever is not putting on the put on the internet. Tay don't put herself in that. You heard it. Whatever is not put on the internet, Tay don't put herself in it. Because what's meant for me will be for me. And the information that's put out is put out publicly. I don't want to be infringing on people's lives where I'm going like how they was doing. Calling people jobs, kids, school. Look at how the situation went with MJ Strong. Like, shout out to that family. You understand what I'm saying? Because they were dragged through the mud. Okay, so when a person's saying that they're being harassed and they got 59 content, girl, you count it. That mean that you really be watching. And the bad part, you not watching nobody say nothing good on the aspects of the motherhood and the things that you are doing. But if you're supposed to be so empowering to women, that don't you think you should have more content creators or people on your side? Other than people that's hiding themselves, because you see, Tay come up here as herself to defend Robert, baby. I'm not behind no fake page, or I'm not dropping in nobody's comments talking a whole bunch of bullshit. I don't care to go that far, and I won't go that far because I'm an adult. The same way I come here and I check in, if you choose to try to check me, then you got all opportunity in them comments, baby. That's what they there for. Some I will engage with and some I won't, but it's all engagement from the beginning. So if that's what we here for, go ahead, because I'm gonna get paid anyway. That too. Why people keep lying, saying that Robert is paying us? Why they keep lying, saying Robert paying us? Robert is not paying us a damn thing, but the same thing that we paying him. Support, baby. Support is the riches in this. Because anybody that's doing videos that got that man name in it right now, you're getting paid. You're monetized. That's your payment, okay? If that's your payment. That's your payment. Because if you wasn't talking about who you was talking about, would your videos be getting the traction that they are getting to be getting monetized for the dollars that you will be getting paid through YouTube or whatever source, even her people? Why you think they come on these airwaves and talk about this man every day? Sometimes they ain't even got shit to say. They just be talking about, Robert. What? What the fuck about Robert? What could y'all say that y'all haven't already said? This man is not doing anything that shows he cares. Other than keep going. And I guess that makes them mad. From him keeping go, I guess he was supposed to be broke down and fucked up at this point. I don't know. I guess that's what they wanted for a man. For that man, you understand? And even though you getting out of a relationship with somebody where it did not work, you do not have to be all broke up, fucked up, and hurt. And that's how they wanted it. But anyway, I just came to drop this video. I'm going to be dropping another one after I collectively see how everything pans out. Maybe either tomorrow or Tuesday. Either way, you will be hearing from Tay. If you did not hit that like button when you came in, please do, boo. Hit the like button. If you did not, or if you are not a subscriber, hit the button. The button is right there, friend. The button is right there, friend. Hit the button, friend. Anyway, this has been your girl, Tay with the T, or T with the Tay. Either way you choose to put it, baby. Over there, they full of shit. Okay? And that's just what it is. And full of shit is going to continue to be full of shit. But you can't stop the truth from being the truth. And I just want to say, free Robert. Because the truth is going to be truthing, baby. And I'm out.
This T with Tay. Hit the like button. Please don't play.